Leave Nation.
Top 10, I got a top 10. Got my motivation high for my top 10. Gotta learn from the wise women and men. All my life, like 9 to 9. For my top 10, top 10, top 10, 9 to 9. This one's for my top 10.
Hey, it's Evan Carmichael, and I make these videos because you are probably the most ambitious person in your circle, but you know you're capable of more. And you get that push by surrounding yourself with the best. So today, let's learn from one of the best, Grant Cardone, and my take on his top 10 rules of success. Enjoy. Okay, let's kick it off with rule number 1. Play a different game.
Why is Donald Trump the president of the United States? Because he played around the edges of politics. Go back and watch the Republican. Watch him destroy those Republican old school politicians. Watch him destroy them because he's like, I'm playing by a new set of rules. You know, I don't like the hand. I don't like the way this game's played. I'm going to play a different game, and they won't know how to respond to it.
Rule number 2, find compatible partners.
If Grant Cardone had to give us top 3 relationship tips off the top, what would they be?
It's to have a significant other.
The beings have to have a similar vibration. Okay, I know people say it likes, and what is it? Opposite attracts. Yeah, well, I don't believe that. I think that's just a bunch of bullshit. I think people need to vibrate similarly. I can't go 500 miles an hour and expect to be with somebody that wants to go 80. Mm-hmm. They're going to be uncomfortable. They're going to be like, you need to slow down. I'm going to be like, you need to speed up, and we're going to have this thing. So. You know, if one person's on the brake and the other person's on the accelerator, you're going to wear this freaking vehicle out. And that's what I see happening in a lot of relationships. And so the people have to figure out who's doing what, who's driving, where are we going, and admire that in each other.
Rule number 3, don't give up on your dreams.
Do you think from a marriage perspective or from a partner perspective where you've got this hunger to go and build a business? Because I speak from my own experience here in the sense of if I'm not in a good space with my wife or we might argue or something's not right, I couldn't give a fuck about building a big business, right?
I agree with that.
What advice do you have for entrepreneurs who are in
if I didn't care, I mean, if my marriage was falling apart right now, I would still care about my business. Mm-hmm. Because my dreams are so native to me, meaning they're innate. They were with me before the kids and before her. Uh-huh. I'm not giving those up. Uh-huh. And that's all I told her when I got married to her. I said, look, I will give anything up, but I will not give those up. She's like, I don't want you to. I want to see if I can make them bigger. Uh-huh. I'm like, you're my girl. So that's what I want. Like, I don't want to give up, and I don't want her to give up on her dreams. Right, and then if the two dreams can come together, right,
it's utopia,
and then the marriage is going to be cool. Mm-hmm. There's going to be bumpy spots and working all that out, and who's doing what, and you said this, and we correct each other all the time, and I wish you wouldn't have said that, and whatever, you know, I got a big mouth, and but you know, I think the spiritual condition should be first, and then that'll handle the marriage thing because. For me, my dreams are a spiritual condition. They're like the things I want to do, the things I've always dreamed of, the things that satisfy me and make me feel fulfilled, like are of a spiritual nature. It's not really about money for me.
Rule number 4, do the work.
You take care of yourself every day. You got to do the work. Some things you cannot delegate. Taking care of your body, food you eat, somebody can cook it for you, you still got to put it in. And then you got to take care of yourself. And then you got to take your ideas and your dreams. Only you know what they really are. And only you and you alone know what your real potential is. Your wife can't do that for you. Your husband can't. Your boss can't. Your manager can't. God's not going to even do it for you, folks. You got to do that. You want to be in good shape? You can pray for it all you want. You want to get your money right? You can pray for it, but you got to do the work. Your destiny is waiting for you, but you got to do the work.
Hey, man.
Everett, how you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you?
You got a book coming out, don't you?
You just came out.
Where can people get it?
Get it on Amazon, easiest spot, built to serve, right there.
Let's go, man. If you guys don't know Evan, follow Evan Carmichael. He's got a new book out, Build to Serve. Go grab it today at Amazon. Just a good dude right here.
Rule number 5, know your destination.
How do you maintain a positive, opportunistic, upbeat attitude during times like this?
You know, I struggle with it just like everybody else. This is not an easy time. It's scary. Uncertainties everywhere. Bad news everywhere. The thing that I continue to do is, I was just telling Jared a few minutes ago, we're just thinking too small.
Mm.
You know, we're thinking too small. And so, like, I'm like, where am I going? Where am I trying to get to? Because I could be seduced into a beach right now pretty easily.
Yeah,
I'm going to go lay on the beach and I don't need to do all this, you know, and then I'm like, wait a minute, there's no beaches open either. Like there's the Caribbean shut down, the damn St. Bart's is shut down. There's everywhere you go, there's problems, right? So there's no getting away from that. Where am I going?
Yeah.
So the thing I need to wake up every morning, hey, I'm still going for $10 billion worth of real estate, maybe 20.
Yeah.
Why not 30? So how do I do that? Got to stay relevant. Got to keep paying my bills. Got to take care of my properties. Got to show people that I know how to get through tough shit. You can't expand if you fold every hand. You can't win if you fold every hand. So you got to play the cards you got right now. It's tough. But I have to keep making contacts with people that can actually benefit me in 21, 22, 23.
Mm.
I got to be a beacon of possibility and potential and future. So that when things start lifting off and we can do deals, I'm relevant to the conversation. Yeah. And I got to cross my fingers, dude, and just believe that things are going to get better.
Rule number 6, make contacts.
Success is a contact sport. You cannot be successful if you don't make contact. You guys interview people and then you never follow anybody up, man. Nobody follows anybody up. I spent $2 million with a lawyer that's never called me back. Same thing for the barber, same thing for the cosmetologist, same thing for the plumber, same thing for the roofer. Dude, you guys don't call people back because you think they're not interested. Do you think I'm only going to have one car accident? People that have one car accident end up in 3 of them. Okay. Divorcees, guy gets a divorce. Everybody here knows somebody that's got 4 of them. Buck, he ends up with 4 different attorneys. Like, you guys don't follow up. You are a business, not a lawyer. The chiropractor has the same problem. He goes and spends all this money on equipment. He knows how to do an adjustment. He doesn't know how to build a business.
Rule number 7, pay to play.
What's your biggest tip for anyone who, you know, they obviously have all intention, purposes to want to collaborate? What are some of the best ins or the best ways around
Money,
of course?
pay
Money
to play.
Money
man.
works, yeah.
Pay to play.
Yep.
Universal language, planet Earth. Pay to play. You know, whatever people. I was doing before our last conference, and maybe we wrap it up with this. Before our last conference, a guy came in my office from a big bank and said, "Hey, I want to talk to you about lending you some money for your apartment building." So I'm like, "Great. Have you bought a ticket to my conference?" "No, I haven't." I said, "I don't have time for you." So it's like pay to play, man. It is the simplest hack on planet Earth.
Yep.
I'm going to take garbage pieces of paper, dumb little pieces of rectangle paper, and give them to you to speed up my process. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't know this for 45 years.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I was so hung up on trading paper for access. It's what all the big players do.
Yeah.
I mean, I even had this arrogant thing. I'm not paying to connect up. Like, dude, this is how everything works on this planet.
Rule number 8, get big.
Every city I've ever been to, when I work with CEOs, they say, number one problem here is the people. I said, then you need to get better. So to the degree that you're having problems with people, you got to get better, and it starts with you. And you're only going to hire the people. Like, we have people come to us. I'm turning resumes down. I'm like, I can't see enough people. Like, I got people so many people want to work with us because we're successful, right? And if you want good people, get big.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to work at Facebook. Okay, the average person at Facebook makes $250, just under $250 a year. Which, by the way, if you do any kind of financial literacy, you would know that guy walks away with 60 grand. 250 in Silicon Valley converts to 60,000 bucks after all his expenses. He's broke. He might not have 60, by the way. So, you know, you're going to have to go through a bunch of people. Recruiting should be the number one thing for every company out there, every entrepreneur. First thing you should look for is not a sale. That's what I did wrong. I was looking for a sale. I should have been looking for a recruit.
So focus more on team building than just sales.
Now, well, you need to recruit, and that means you need to pay people. Now we're back to that other ugly problem that nobody wants to talk about. I need some money. Everybody wants to be the boss. Nobody wants to pay the invoice.
Rule number 9, train your people.
You're trying to run a business the way you would your marriage. Problem is, people are going to quit. They're going to quit your business easier because they don't know, there's no culture. And once you have those kids, it's hard to walk out on the marriage because you can't get rid of the kids. The moment they turn 15 or 18 and they leave, you're like, the marriage is over. Same thing in a business, man. The business falls apart every day. You got to train your people daily.
And rule number 10, the last one before a very special bonus clip, is elevate the game.
Part of the issue with salespeople is they don't take ownership of the business. I was having this conversation with a guy the other day. I'm like, he's 50, mid-50s. He's the guy that supposedly knows how to sell a pen. I'm not going to mention his name, but so he's a crook. He's a complete criminal. I'm like, dude, you got to quit. You got to elevate the game. All salespeople need to elevate the game and start thinking about managing a team, running a business, running a big business, not just selling a pen. Mm-hmm. And I think that's where there's no passion in me selling one condo or one house.
Now I've got a special bonus clip that I think you're going to enjoy. But before that, it's time for the question of the day. I want to know, what was your single biggest takeaway from this video? And what is your plan of action that you're going to execute this week to make some immediate momentum happen? When you just get motivated and watch a video, you have a 35% chance of following through. That's what the science says. But when you write down what time, what day, what place you're actually going to execute, when you create the plan, you have a 91% chance of following through. And I want that for you. And when you commit to people publicly, you increase your chances even more of actually doing it. So I want to know what your single biggest takeaway from this video was and your specific plan of action to actually get the result you're after. Let me know. Put it down in the comments below because I want to celebrate you.
You need to build something big enough also that has rings on it so that people can play in other spaces. So what I mean by that is, like, when a guy gets into in the inner ring, let's say, the outer rings are even more enticing. Okay, so that's the problem with the solopreneur. They got their one little gig, it makes whatever, right? 200, 400, $1 million. Somebody gets really good. I recruited Ed Milet, and he gets really good. He's like, there's no place for me here.
Right.
And he bounces out and starts his own deal.
Yep.
This is a recurring problem. I'm bringing people in and they bounce out and go do their own deal. Now they're competition. You know why? It's not because he's a thief. It's because there wasn't a second ring and a third ring and a fourth ring. So I have rings now. Ryan Secco, he comes in as a phone guy. Bang, then he's the pilot. Now he's in the real estate. The guy's gone in 3 years from working $125,000 a year job to deals that are $125 million. Like, he's next to me on phone calls where I'm negotiating $160 million worth of debt on one deal. Like, we're playing with big boys now. He did all that because he didn't chase a career or a job or a salary. He looked for an opportunity, and he looked for how big can that opportunity get. And I think this is a problem that people that go to Facebook, they're making a mistake. They should be looking for entrepreneurs that want to accelerate and build massive opportunities for other people that can keep doing this.
If you want to change your life in the next 30 days for free, check out my training right here below. Or if you want 10 more awesome rules from Grant Cardone, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy them. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.